Okay, I'm gonna go over the cardio machine exercises for the senior focused fitness center based workout program. So one of the main concepts here will be to use an interval training approach. I really think an interval training approach is gonna be it's going to maximize the benefit of these exercises. You're going to be getting a little bit more of a high intensity cardiovascular workout, which will mean that you don't have to spend a lot of time on the cardio machines. You don't have to go on it for an hour. You could if you wanted, if that's what you want to do, no problem at all. Please do. But if you're just looking to get the most bang for your buck out of a cardiovascular workout, I recommend interval training. And so you can split it up something like you do 30 minutes fast on the machine and 30 minutes slow, 30 seconds. 30 seconds fast, 30 seconds slow, 30 seconds fast, 30 seconds slow. It can be 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow. It can be 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow. It can be 15 seconds, 15 seconds. And I think switching that up is a good thing. But the total duration of the workout doesn't need to be much more than 10 or 15 minutes. 15 minutes at the max. Okay, so now I'm going to go over each of the machines, and so I pair up. For day 1, I recommend riding the bike. For day 2, I recommend either the elliptical or the rower. And on day 3, the treadmill. But you can work in any other machine that you have, or anything else that's going to give you a cardiovascular workout that's going to raise your heart rate up and be a pretty low. You also want this to be a low impact exercise. And so these 4 machines that I have access to here, they're pretty common in most fitness centers, are pretty low impact and high, easy to use, pretty effective machines. So talk about the treadmill first. When in doubt, press the green button. And that'll get you started. I got my speed right here. I got my incline right here. And one way to really up the intensity without changing much is to just bring the incline up. It's a lot harder if you bring it up to, level 5. You're going to increase the intensity pretty easily. And now I say fast and slow for the intervals, and that's whatever it means for you. Whether it can be a fast walk and a slow walk, or it can be a slow incline walk and then the slow decline walk will be your lower intensity part of the workout, or you can just run like crazy on this thing if you feel like it. But honestly, if you have the option to run outside or run even on a track, I think running off of the treadmill is always better. It's just a different motion, and it's a little bit more fun. And really the same goes for all of these activities. Try to do your cardio outside if you can. If you can ride a bike, even one of those tricycle bikes, the 3-wheel bikes, I highly recommend that over coming into the gym. It's a lot more fun, it's a lot more interactive. The hand bike, and it's pretty simple. You just pedal with your arms. Pay attention to your posture on this though. You don't want your shoulders to be rounding and shrugging up. Try to keep your shoulders back and down as you pedal. Use your abs too as you're pedaling. Usually you can go forward and backward on these machines. Okay, next we'll go over the elliptical machine. The nice thing about the elliptical is that it has an upper body component, so you can push with your arms as well. But you do want to make sure that you're on the treadmill with good knee mechanics and shoulder mechanics. So you don't want your shoulders shrugging up just like the bike. In all cases, keep your shoulders back and down. Pay attention to that when you're on the elliptical. And then also your knees. You don't want your knees to be caving in. Keep them outside of your feet when you're on the elliptical. Also try to feel like you're using the back of your leg. So having a little bit of forward lean of your torso will help you use the back of your leg, so you're not putting as much pressure on your knee. This machine doesn't have an upper body component. but the ones there are ones where you push it. But the same thing goes for the bicycle as far as your lower body is concerned. You want your knee angle to be paying attention to that. You don't want your knee to be in like this when you're pedaling. That's going to really wear out your cartilage if you're doing it that way. And also, if you can shift the focus of the resistance onto your hip by kind of sitting your hip back when you're on the seat, and you'll feel the back of your legs working a lot more. That's what you really want to do on the bike, because people will tend to lean forward into their knees, and it doesn't feel great after a while, or you start to feel tightness, or you get tendonitis around your knee. Just focus on sitting your hips back and trying to use your hips more for that exercise. So other cardiovascular workout options, swimming is a tremendous option, and doing the same kind of interval training. That's what you would do in the pool anyways. You swim 2 laps and then rest, or I know some people just like to swim for an hour straight. That's amazing to me, but if that's what you like, that'll work for you.